The next bit of stuff here we have is quite interesting. And this goes back to things that we were talking about a couple days ago. I mean, yesterday, the day before. And that is a little interesting thing here. And that is video games. Remember how yesterday we talked about the PlayStation stuff? So let's take a look here. We have Microsoft confirms they're releasing Xbox exclusive games on PS5 and Nintendo Switch. Whoo, that's a big boy right there. The plan is 4 games, and they reportedly are Hi-Fi Rush, I have no idea. Pentiment, I have no idea. Sea of Thieves, and Grounded. Okay. This is ginormous. We were talking yesterday about PlayStation, their sales and stuff, and a lot of these games that are PlayStation exclusive, right? PlayStation exclusive games that came out, and PlayStation holds the monopoly for exclusives and all that, and it's pretty wild because there's not very many exclusive games on Xbox, and Sea of Thieves was one of them, and now they confirmed that they're releasing those games so that way there you could play Sea of Thieves on Nintendo Switch. I don't know how well that would work, but at least PS5. Nintendo Switch on PS5. Or Nintendo Switch, no, Sea of Thieves on PS5. That is huge for not only Sea of Thieves, but honestly for gamers in general. So what's quite interesting here is, again, this goes back to confirming that Xbox is not doing exclusives. They are no longer doing, they don't want to do exclusives anymore. They want to be able to have their, they don't really care. Microsoft doesn't really want to give out their, Xbox doesn't really want to give out their money to make a game be exclusive to their console to try to get more sales, right? They don't really want to do that anymore. But this is fascinating that they're releasing these games on other things, right? Yeah, pretty wild, right? Pretty wild. So quite interesting here. But then it goes on to say a couple more things here. When asked about games like Starfield or Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Phil Spencer said, "I don't think we should, as an industry, ever rule out a game going to any other platform. We're focused on these 4 games and learning from the experience." So wait, let me read. Okay. I don't want to create a false expectation on those other platforms that this is somehow the first 4 to get over the dam, and then the dam's going to open and that everything else is coming. That's not the plan today. I also don't want to mislead customers on those other platforms. We're launching these 4 games and we're excited about it. So basically what he's trying to say here is that, listen, he's not trying to release these games as like, oh, there's more to come, right? There's more to come, right? So he's not really trying to say that. But what he's trying to say here is that, you could kind of do that, right? Like it's just, there could be more games in the future, but there might not be either. They're just they're experimenting and kind of testing to see what's going to come about this, so I'm very interested to see how this is going to go in the future. I wonder if they will open this up. I wonder if this is just like a test and they're just like, screw it, just throw these games over there, whatever. I don't really know, right? I don't really know. I think it's fascinating. I'm very curious to see how this is going to go in the future, and I'm curious also to see if like 5-6 years down the road here, if games will still be exclusive. Now, then again, if Sony keeps giving out millions of dollars or whatever to make a game be exclusive to their console, then of course I can see it. But I have a feeling, I mean, look at the tech layoffs that we have, right? All these tech companies laying off a lot of people, right? Trying to save money. This is another aspect of saving money, and that is not paying people to be exclusive. So I'm very curious to see in the future here. I have a feeling that we're going to kind of not have any exclusive games anymore. They're going to go away from it. It's too much money to give out. There's just no point in it. It's not a big enough benefit for them. And I wonder if that's what's going to happen here. So I figured I'd throw that out there for you because I think that's fascinating. And I'm also very curious. Sea of Thieves on Nintendo Switch. Very interested. I don't know if that's actually a thing, right? That would happen, but yeah, so like, but the main point here is that he said, I don't think we should as an industry ever rule out a game going to any other platform. So basically, again, he's keeping the doors, wide open here, again, for interpretation. Any game could go to another console. It doesn't really matter, but at the end of the day, they're testing out with these 4 games and trying to learn about it. Would it be better? Would it not be better? But I don't know. And I have a feeling, again, they will see this as being better because they save more money rather than paying for them to be exclusive, right? So there you go. I figured I would throw that out there for you, for some morning news as well.